most of the people affected, the young men who get killed because of Goonism or state violence, up to date, are mainly Luo young people. Luos. Go and look at the statistics. You know, recently, a young Luo guy, Cecil Ouma, was shot, killed, inside a government vehicle, GK vehicle, with a permanent secretary sitting in there, in that vehicle, with police, government police, with issued government arms, in that vehicle. If you go to Kisumu, it is the same. Wherever you go, it is the Luo children, Luo young boys, who get killed mostly at the hands of the police or at the hands of other goons. And yet, the Luo leaders don't see it as a problem. They don't think it is even a problem. Because the quality of leadership in Luo land has gone down. Correct. This would not happen 20 years ago. Yeah, many of our people will explain to you, why we go through all these things and what it takes and all that. President Obama explained it in a very good way. When you see a society that is very violent, a society that does not respect law and order, and I tell people, if you go to places like Canada, election day, even the presiding officers are volunteers. Sure. The ballot box is put near a bus stop.
And it's technology driven.
And nobody goes to interfere with it. What we have here is lack of education amongst politicians. That is a problem we are dealing with. And Obama describes it very well. Obama says education is not a piece of paper that you have a degree you show people. It is the attitudes, the values that you carry with you. So we have a system where the leadership, many may claim to have degrees, they've gone to school and all, but they are completely uneducated. Right. Yes, and this is the problem. Yeah. And that is why we believe, like I believe, until we begin to deal with this issue and tell people what the ethos are, the values that we have in our constitution, and we make them part of our lives, this will never end. Because the young people are being taken advantage of. Yes, by the politicians. The uneducated politicians, even those who claim to have education. Education is not that you went to law school or you have an engineering degree or the rest. And if you study most of the Luo areas where there's a lot of violence, the leaders are not very educated. Just go and do your homework. It's a fact. Places where you find even very heavily contested political events with well-mannered people, there's less violence. Anyway, what is happening in Olkalau, if IBC was a serious organization, or they were serious that they want to pretend over the election and do their work, by this time, the UDA candidate should have been disqualified from that election. That is what IEBC should have done by now. Because so much electoral offenses, so many electoral offenses have been committed by UDA and the Ruto administration in Olkalau. It is not just giving people shoes, or giving people mattresses, or giving people gas cylinders. And these are the leftovers from the Mwananchi gas project that was handled by National Oil. Do you know there are people whose IDs and telephone numbers were taken, recorded, and they receive M-Pesa payments per week? They are those ones. They were even given fishing boats for a pond without fingerlings and nothing. Other than the cash that they are giving.
But I hear the fingerlings were brought.
Yes, and the rural electrification and the roads. Even transformers were brought from Bere North, and brought.
Are you sure they were from Bere?
Yes,
Bere North?
They were from Bere North. Bere North, 3,000 homesteads.
This is the problem.
14 transformers were removed. 14 transformers were removed from Evuvore ward, in Bere North and taken to Olkalau. Now, what I want to tell people like my clansman here, Masara, when they go to Luoland, we want to see the same thing. We want them now in those things they call empowerment. We want you to give Luos shoes. We want you to give them mattresses. We want you to give them gas cylinders. We want you to give them more boats, M-Pesa transfers, finish the rural electrification. Because that is now the standard you have created. And I want to urge the people of Olkalau.
Though Mheshimiwa Susan says some of those things are for indigents.
I want to urge, are there only indigents? They just suddenly appeared in Olkalau. I want the people of Olkalau, and I want to congratulate them for eating the money. The hotel, I know, has not been closed. It's just that people are now eating from the back, but they will eat until Thursday. I want to urge the people of Olkalau, just like they did when it was Kipipiri. Keep eating, because this is your money that they steal between Monday and Friday.
But that would be illegal.
No.
Dishing out money.
We want these people to be taught a lesson by the voters of Olkalau.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
If you're saying that the money will come through the back door.
It's not the money coming through the back door. Now they can't be given.
If any political activity continues.
No, now they cannot be given in the form of a rally. But do you know, this morning, they have already dispatched tons of baking flour and cooking oil to be given to people on the way to voting in Olkalau as we speak this morning.
Who is dispatching?
They are going to be given 5 packets and cooking oil to make chapatis and mandazis. Please take those things, vote with your conscience.
Who is dispatching?
They are doing it today. They are doing it today.
Who?
The government.
Please,
the government.
Can I just do my work?
Again, the indigents, the so-called indigents of Olkalau are being given 5 packets of baking flour. Achieng' Oneko could not have been a goon. He's a founder of Mau Mau. Bildad Kagea could not have been a goon.
Those are leaders.
Yes.
They so were leaders.
You say they went to the forest.
Those were leaders.
Those cannot be goons.
They were using
a goon.
goons.
And let me tell you.
Sorry, you're saying their leaders were using goods?
No.
Can you allow him to finish?
They are security marshals. In politics,
in
politics, there are people who are called security marshals. If you go to Tanzania, and I've attended many rallies of both the opposition and the ruling party, where they have marshals. Marshals are people who, when there's a public function of a political party, even in the US, you will see them organizing the crowds, making sure the leaders have access, the cars are parked properly. Those are called marshals. Those are not goons. Here, we are confusing things. We are taking criminals and turning them into freedom fighters. Criminals are not freedom fighters. There are millions and millions of young Kenyans without jobs, but who are hustling, who are not hired to go and disrupt other political events, who are not given pangas and bows and arrows to go and attack other Kenyans. They are also without jobs. The few you see who are doing this are criminals. They are criminals. And the state is giving them protection. And they are hired by the state. And the state is using them. This is not the first time. During Moi's time, we had Jeshi la Mzee. You remember they attacked Bishop, former Njoya, Bishop Njoya. Njoya was attacked and violently. They attacked Philip Leakey, the late Richard Leakey, not Philip, Richard Leakey. Yes, they used to attack Raila everywhere he went. So this is something that has been used by politicians and mainly the state. The difference we have today is that the state is subcontracting. The state is doing 2 things. One, it is subcontracting Goonism, where they are paying directly the government. The state functionaries are doing that. And they are using police officers without uniform.